Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I am at a pond right now. This pond, I fished it plenty of times, like all the rest of the spots, but I haven't fished it on the channel. I'm trying to film as many spots in San Antonio as I can. And if you follow the channel, you'll notice that it's happening within sequence, right? So a lot of the spots, a lot of the areas are happening around at the same time. But anyway, this pond is known to have giants. I've caught giants in here. I don't know what's happened with the pond since. I don't know if it's turned over, if it's dried up or anything. I know that there is bass in there. I'm just not sure what the water clarity is or how the water is doing, how the habitat for the bass is going. Right now, we are in the early stages of the spawning season, so I don't expect them to be on beds. They, depending on the water temperature, they should be, you know, cruising around, maybe looking for a spot or starting to become a little territorial. But you know, I've got some shad imitation, all plastics. Not gonna be really throwing anything, you know, with a treble hook or anything, because the last time, if I remember, this had a lot of weed, a lot of vegetation around the bank. So gonna be banking it today, no waiting, anything like that. But I'm looking to get on them. I don't know if there's gonna be any fishermen out there. I don't know if there's gonna be any snakes. That was the other thing that I remember from fishing this spot. There were snakes out here, but let's get to it, guys. I don't want to waste any more time. I've got a little bit more time today. I don't know how long I'm gonna spend out here, but it's a beautiful day right now. Temperature is right around the 70 mark, and I expect the bass to be active. Wind is a little high though, so visibility, it might affect visibility a little bit, but stick with me, guys, and let's get on. All right, guys, I will show you what I'm looking at here. Water looks awesome. Yeah, I know this place gets a lot of pressure, and I broke off the last time I was fishing, so I do need to tie on, but yeah, you can see that it's a pretty good sized pond. You know, for the most part, a lot of the bank access is gonna be covered with brush, so just gotta be careful. Go Texas rig weedless, make sure you're not getting snagged. But my goal is to hit these little trees and to hit close to the bank, because you know, a lot of these bass are gonna be swimming around, probably looking for a meal, if not maybe getting territorial. But yeah, let me get tied on real quick, and then we'll see if we can get on them. Stick with me. Well, first one of the day is tiny bass. I wasn't getting them to commit to the right in the bottom lip. I wasn't getting them to commit to the crawl, so I switched it over to the Kitech, and sure enough, first cast. Look at that little guy. Tiny bass. There he goes. All these trees in the water and branches and everything is perfect habitat for the bass, but it's a nightmare for anglers, because you know, you're definitely gonna get snagged. You're definitely gonna pull up something other than a fish. But let me see if I can get towards some open water. Well, so far, nothing but dinks. Slightly bigger than the last one, but still. There you go, a tiny little bass. There he goes. They're in here. There we go. Man, Dinkfest 24 in full effect. I'm gonna switch up to a senko here in a minute. Oh, look, see, another bite. Oh, that one's a better one. Whoa. Yeah, just gotta have patience. All right, buddy. You're going a little crazy. I'll get it out, I promise. There you go. It's the biggest one so far, not even a pound. Look at that, it's a pretty fish though. Again, the little ones are just chasing it. I guess the big ones are hitting it. All right, buddy. I guess they're just too, the big ones are too slow. I think I caught one. Do I have one? I don't even know. They pulling that? A tiny one. Tiny little bass. But not bad. I mean, this pond is still producing. Dang it. I had a good bite right there. I switched over to the senko. Man, that was a good bite. Right there. See if I can get him to bite again. I should probably switch over to the craw. Look, he bit right away. Whatever it is. I don't think it's a perch or a little one. It's gotta be a bigger one. There we go. Oh man, that's a nice one. That is a nice bass right here. Oh man. Please. Oh man, that is a pig. That is a toad. That is a toad right there. Come on, mama. Come on, mama. This is a, oh man, look at this giant. He is heavy. Or she is heavy. Man, she wasn't going anywhere. I can't get this hook out. Man, look at this bass. Look at that. That is a toad. I am lucky that I do have my, let me put her, sit her down right there. Look at that. That is a giant bear. Luckily, I know I never ever carry it, but I do have a scale. I just pray that it, oh yeah. Okay, zeroed out, right? Man. I don't know how big she is, but she, all right, mama, all right. I do not want to lose her, so I'm gonna hold her over here. Okay, don't swing. There she is. 5'8", 5'9". Between 5'8" and 5'10". Right there, look at that. And this scale is old. You can see how beat up and old it is. It's old. It's more than 10 years old. I gotta get a measurement on this bad boy. Look at that. She hit and then she let off. And then she hit again and she was rip and drag. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let her go. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Let's get her in the water. Never like to throw them. Don't want to just throw them back when they're that size. I wait till her fins start flapping. She starts doing her thing with her gills. Jiggle her just a little bit. Get her nice and comfortable. She's breathing again. There she goes. Look at her. Man. That's what it's all about right there. That's what it's all about. Guys, what I caught her on, just so you want to see what they're biting on. This watermelon red senko on a 2/0 hook Texas rig, just like this, on 12 pound. That's right, just 12 pound fluoro. And man, that was a pig. That was a giant. And all I'm doing is I'm just tossing it out there. I thought I was snagged. I thought it was a branch that she wrapped me around when I was trying to pull her up. But all I'm doing is I'm just throwing her out there, letting her sink. Not too much, but then just bouncing off the bottom. Just twitching, hoping to generate a bite. And what they'll do is they'll pick it up and they'll go to deeper water. They rarely pick it up and go to shallow water unless, you know, it's just a tiny dink or something. You know, there's some people fishing over there. You can see, oh look, see, there's another bite. See, what they'll do is they'll tap it real lightly, and then see, he's taking it out to the deep. See, that's a nice one. That's not bad. All right, buddy. All right, buddy. Come on. See, there you go. That's not bad. It's a little one. Probably about 1.5 pounds. Nice. Yep, see, the same spot. There's another one. Ah, it's just a little guy. I haven't moved. I've just been throwing the same thing. It's a tiny bass. Thank you, bud. I think I got another bite. Oh man, that one's far. That's not a bad one. No, why do you throw in my senko? All right, buddy. You're getting yourself all dirty. There you go. It's got a bunch of leaves and stuff on him. Not bad. There he goes. So what I'm doing also is I'm looking at the line, right? The line on top of the water, the line's sitting on top of the water. So I'm looking at to see, you know, before it sinks or before it starts going under, I'm looking to see if there's any tapping, or I'm looking to see if it starts taking off. Because then I know that I got one, right? Then you know that I need to make sure the line's straight before I set the hook. So, and then also the direction, right? If the wind's blowing this way and my line's going that way, then I know that something else is causing it to move. I'm not just relying on my, you know, on feeling the bite. Man, it sure is pretty out here. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video there. Man, awesome time here. The bait of choice, you know, I was throwing around a little shad imitation before. I was throwing around the craw, and the craw was getting bites. But man, the senko was the ticket. Watermelon red with the flake. That's what I caught the 5-pounder on. So, you know, like I said, this area I know gets fished a lot. There's trash and there's hooks and line, and the trees have line in it. Don't let it be intimidating. You know, you can still come out here and catch fish. It's just good to be out. It was such a beautiful day today. I mean, a beautiful day today. I really wish I would have came out earlier, spent more time. But like I said, that this is nowhere near where I live. Still in San Antonio, but it's not an area where it's not close to my house. So I am gonna start heading back. I believe the channel is only gonna get better. You know, I've been trying to fish in different spots throughout San Antonio, and it's paying off. You know, I'm not committing to one spot. This is a spot that, you know, I think was on one of the Facebook pages. A couple of guys came out here and caught some bass, and I was like, oh man, I remember that place, and jogged my memory, and I was like, I gotta come out here and try it. So that's exactly what I did, you know, and took some time to get over here and got a line wet, and it definitely paid off. So but I want to thank you guys for watching, and you know, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys had a fantastic day, and I hope you're out there catching them. But I will see you guys in the next one.